everybody, I'm Elyse Explosion and welcome back to Spooktober, our celebration here of all things creepy, scary, spooky, and fun. It's the spooky season, and what would the spooky season be without a fall taste test? Now, it's getting slightly harder for me to find things that we haven't tried around here yet. I've been doing these taste tests for the better part of 6 years, and it's awesome to see how many snacks come back, but it wouldn't make sense for me to taste the same things over and over again. So we dug deep. Mr. Explosion and I went to Big Lots yesterday and found some very interesting things. Now, not all of these snacks are from Big Lots. Some of them we picked up at Walmart, and one we actually picked up at Aldi. And that's the one I'm going to start with, because if I don't start it now, it's going to melt. These are the Mad Minis Pumpkin Spice Ice Cream Cookie Sandwiches. And as you can see, not only have we opened these already, we have tried them already. And well, at least Mr. Explosion has. I think I had like a bite of one because I wanted to save it for this taste test, but I need to eat this now and then run back to the freezer. So as you can see, it is a vanilla cookie, soft, with pumpkin spice ice cream on the inside. Ooh, very soft. And, okay, this actually has a very strong pumpkin spice flavor to it. I like it. It is very, very strong. Like, I do get a little bit of pumpkin in there. It's not just the spices, which is interesting. Ice cream is soft. That might just be because of where we keep it on the freezer. But it's very soft, and these are, I think they said these are like 60 calories each, so they're, you know, I don't know if it's light ice cream. I don't think it is, but they're small. They're tasty. I quite like them. I would give this, based solely on how strong the pumpkin spice flavor is, I'm going to give these about a 6 out of 10. And if you'll excuse me, I need to go put these back in the freezer. Give me 2 seconds. So one of the other things I've noticed, especially this season, is that I'm not seeing a whole lot of new savory snacks. Most of the stuff that I'm encountering is sweet. And I'm pretty sure that's all we have today. I've got sweet snacks. But there's one that kind of straddles the line, and I'm going to try that one next. These are the apple straws, cinnamon flavor. These are by Sensible Portions. These have probably been around for a while. I just haven't found them. We got this bag for $2.19 at Big Lots. And this is pretty good. Mr. Explosion is a big fan of the veggie straws under the same moniker. Ooh, some say it tastes like an apple pie. Others say it tastes like a baked apple. What do you think? I don't know. I like apple. I actually find apple to be the superior fall flavor. But let's see. Let's see how these are. Oh my gosh, they smell like an apple pie. Like, you open the bag and I smell cinnamon apple pie right away. Kind of cider donuts, kind of not. Let's see. So they are, they're just kind of straws. Oh, these are really nice. These are super light. Ooh. Okay. These are very light. The flavor is very delicate, but it's got such a good crunch to it, a good crisp. The flavor is, it's on the sweeter side, but like, I would not be upset to have those in like my lunchbox. In fact, I might take those to work with me for the rest of the week. Because they're very, very light is how I can describe them. They have like a very airy consistency, but the flavor is nice, the crunch is nice. I think I did myself a disservice trying those after the ice cream sandwiches because of how strong the flavor in the ice cream sandwich is, even though I had some water in between. I'm gonna give those like a 9 out of 10. I really like those. I can't give them like a perfect score because it's like impacted by the sweet of the previous thing I ate. So maybe that'll go up, but definitely recommend those guys if you can find them. All right, the next thing I found, and this was also at Big Lots. This is the Sheila G's Brownie Brittle with pumpkin spice flavor with cream cheese chips. This was also $3.19. This one does say limited edition on the top, so at least I know these are like just for the fall. And this is a resealable bag, so that's pretty nice. I think I've had some of the other Brownie Brittle flavors before, but it's a nice thin crunchy cookie. Again, this airs on the side of like healthy snacks, but it's not. It's a cookie. Oh, I can get the cream cheese in the, and I think that's gonna be a nice counterbalance. Because again, pumpkin spice I find to be very strong, but I find that cream cheese kind of mellows the flavor. So here is my square. It looks kind of like a piece of Swiss cheese. Let's give it a whirl, eh? Oh, heck. These are delicious. It's sweet, but not cloyingly so. The cream cheese chips really help mellow out the flavor. It's got a nice crisp to it. It's got a nice base, like blondie flavor. The pumpkin spice isn't overpowering. In fact, I can barely tell it's there. It just kind of has like a very general fall flavor, but these are awesome. This is gonna get my 10 out of 10. These are wonderful. I'm gonna have to bring one of these out to Mr. Explosion because I'll eat them all otherwise. I can see these translating into Thanksgiving also very well. Like these will stand the test. Dang, yo. All right, and then next, this is a very interesting one. We found these on the way out in the impulse buy section. These are the Wiley Wallaby candy corn drops. Now, I love candy corn. I am very much team candy corn. So this says that it is candy corn licorice with a candy shell. Now, I like licorice as a general statement. I like the texture. I like the flavor. I like black licorice. I'm fine with red licorice. I'd rather it be black licorice, but I like the texture. These smell like candy corn, which is a good sign, I say. And they're little guys. They're just some little guys. I don't know how hands work, friends. But they're these tiny little butts, and I'm gonna have a handful and see how they go. Oh. Oh. These are really good. They are sweet. They are very sweet. These are cloyingly sweet, but they're so small. It like, oh, okay. Rephrase. The outer shell is cloyingly sweet, but once you get to the licorice on the inside, it definitely has that like that texture of like a soft licorice. It tastes like candy corn, but a little bit mellower. You know, it doesn't necessarily have the hi, I'm high fructose corn syrup of a candy corn. These are great. I am really impressed with these. We got these at I keep wanting to say Five Below. It's not Five Below. We got these at Big Lots. These were also $3.19. This might be a bit of a gamble if you don't already like candy corn, but I'm gonna give these like an 8. I'm gonna also give these an 8 out of 10. I like them. They are not for everybody, which is why the score gets lowered. But hey, look, they're vegan. That's cool. Definitely recommend if you like licorice or candy corn or both. So check these out. All right, the next snack that I'm going to do, and this is one I actually had to prepare for, and I've not seen this anywhere before. The first place I saw this, I think, was actually in the Midge Munster pumpkin spice taste test video. And if you guys don't follow Midge Munster, I think I've talked about her before. I love her channel. She is like Halloween royalty to me and super, super inspirational. Love her stuff. But she had the pumpkin spice Swiss Miss. I don't drink coffee. I don't do caffeine. So that basically rules out all coffee and like 99% of tea. I like herbal teas. But typically if it's the winter and I want a hot beverage, I want hot chocolate. So, like I bring some to the office with some tea. I keep it in my drawer. So I made a cup of this pumpkin spice hot chocolate, and you can't really see it because it is in my giant Haunted Mansion mug, which I love. I love this mug so much. I bought this in Disney World. And, it has a nice, okay, so it smells like hot chocolate, but when I tasted it before, it had a very, very subtle flavor. So let's give it another shot. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. This isn't fair how good this is. Again, I'm not a huge pumpkin spice fan. I will try it in some things. I like it in some things. This slaps. The pumpkin spice with the chocolate is a great combination. It's not a super dark chocolate too, which I appreciate. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate at all. This is delicious. I can see this being like, if I had like an actual backyard instead of living in an apartment, if I had a freaking like fire pit or something, sitting around the fire pit drinking some of this hot chocolate would be top tier. Oh, this is so nice, and it like warms your bones. The flavor is subtle, but the chocolate complements it really well. I'm gonna also give this that coveted 10 out of 10. That's 2 10 out of 10s right now, friends. What is going on? Are we actually having a good pumpkin spice season? We might be. There is one last thing that I picked up. And again, this one dances the line a bit between Halloween and Thanksgiving. But Mr. Explosion found these, and he knows me so well, y'all. These are the Dove White Chocolate Pumpkin Pie Bites with graham flavored crisps. I love white chocolate. I love pumpkin pie. And you see it says pumpkin pie, not pumpkin spice. So that leads me to believe that these are going to be a bit more mellow, especially because white chocolate can be so cloying. But I adore it. So whatever. We got these at Walmart. I don't remember how much they were. They're not labeled. I didn't get the receipt. Michael has it. So our little dove on the inside says, treat or treat, who needs tricks? Oh, that's cute. And the wrapper has little pumpkins all over it. How cute. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's good. I like the crunchy bits. The crunchy bits are necessary. Again, tones down the super sweetness of that white chocolate. And I really like it. The chocolate itself is very, well, chocolate, you know what I mean. Chocolate itself is very smooth. Dove is always like that, and I really love that. This is great. I'm gonna dock a few points for being so dang sweet, but ultimately this is gonna be like 7.5, 8 out of 10. I really like these. This has been an awesome taste test year. I'm really excited. If you want to try and find these for yourself, if you've had them before, let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure none of these are like new for this season, but if you want to give them a try, let me know. I'd love to hear it. I love doing taste tests. I don't do near enough of them, but I'm stoked. I think these are great. So thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us today, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. For more Halloween content, more spooky content, you are in luck. It is Spooktober. This is my annual celebration. I have been doing this for 6 years, and you know what? I have 6 years worth of videos to match. I will link them in a playlist at the end of this video. See how my tastes change over the years with the snacks we try. But enough of that. Thank you so much for hanging out today, everybody, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody take care, be well, and I will see you in the next video. Later.